Hi
Hi guys,
How are we?
we're back with another yapping video.
Yes.
So today we're gonna address some serious allegations.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning from Sofia.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna address some as common assumptions that people make about us, especially on like our TikTok, for example, where people only see us briefly for like 2
Instagram,
seconds.
TikTok.
Yeah,
I
people-
mean, mostly on TikTok, I think.
Yeah, so there's this thing where we look like slightly unique as a couple on the internet. That's why we're having some success with our content for the last year. And usually what happens is that people make assumptions about us and things that they could possibly
Imagine.
that they cannot possibly know anything about. They would
Yeah.
just assume based on how we look by just scrolling for like 2 seconds
Is
on a
that
video.
called projection?
I don't know. I guess they see something and they want to comment because people are bored, and it doesn't cost money for people to comment, which is
How do
like,
you say when the people are bored?
I mean, that's good for us. Any comments are good for us as content creators because we need the engagement, right? But obviously some comments are just completely like incorrect,
Yeah.
and they're so wrong about things, so we need to talk about
So
it.
we're gonna dive in more into the assumptions people actually assume about us as a couple that actually don't exist.
Which one should we start about?
First of all, somebody says she bought her ring.
Yeah, on our engagement video,
Oh my god.
there is this comment that somebody said that, oh, I used her money to buy her the ring,
Yeah.
and that she bought her ring.
Somebody
and
said, oh, she used her money. I'm sure she bought herself a ring.
I mean, this is just very common narrative that people on the internet have about me when it comes based on the way I look and just my age, I guess, and that I don't look like your conventional masculine man. So they assume because of that I cannot be a provider in a financial sense, which it would be true if, let's say, we were living back in the Stone Ages, in the hunters and gatherers era. Maybe I would not be fit as a provider with my build because I can't go hunt lions
With
and
your build.
yes, but right now in our digital era of the internet, of AI, of the tech boom or whatever, AI boom, whatever you want to call it, in this day and age, somebody who looks like me is way more likely to be a provider and be wealthy than somebody who looks
With your phone. With just a phone.
I
I'm
mean,
telling you.
yes.
And your ideas, of course.
So people have this common misconception that feminine men cannot be providers, or feminine looking men cannot be a provider.
I don't know who brought that thing that the way somebody looks is the way they...
Like people just assume based on my looks that my financial situation, which is weird because they cannot possibly know how much money I earn or how much money I have.
Yes.
And all those things. So that's like weird one.
Actually, it reminds me of when we just started. They used to think that Teddy is actually a woman. And oh my god.
I mean, obviously there's like gay allegations thrown towards me.
And it's crazy. Anyways.
Which is fine. I also play into it a little bit. Because it's
How do you play into it?
I mean, I don't try to change the way I look, and I even make myself look more feminine in some videos just so that I can rage bait people. Which is like kind of like breaking the third wall, but it's true. It's like
That's the first time I'm hearing this from Teddy, by the way.
Okay, but think about it, baby. If I can just make people like so riled up about my appearance just by existing, but then there's like I can create such controversy just by the way I look. That's like good for us, good for our content creation journey. Because look, there's one side of people. There's the one side of people who are like, oh my god, they're so cute. Who are like positive about me, right? They say only good things, they compliment me, things like that. And then there's the other side. And those two groups of people are just fighting in our comment section, which creates like a good dynamic, I guess.
I feel like you naturally look very... Because of how skinny you are.
Yes.
How... I don't know how... You're built naturally, like you're not this mad man to show muscles. and it's actually idealized of a man, because people think that
Mm.
when the man has muscle or when the man has this is a
I
man.
mean, you know, if
But
I
that's so wrong.
you know, if I gained like a few more kilograms, didn't shave my face, and then cut my hair short, I would just look like your average, like 4 out of 10 looking white guy. But why would I
Anyway,
want to look like that way?
yeah.
Just to appear masculine? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're naturally like this, and today is
So
very
that's okay.
straight.
That's like the one angle that people go when they attack my masculinity, and they assume like 1,000 different things about me and our relationship based on the way I look. What's the next thing? Next
People-
thing is like your, I
I'm
guess.
like a caregiver. Like I'm a caregiver to Teddy. Like
I mean,
they
that
think-
angle too, because of the feeding videos.
Yes.
I mean, you can explain you feeding me in
I mean,
simple
it's a
terms.
love language. Is something I do out of love. Like literally, we do it in front of our family.
Yeah.
When we go out with friends, it has no way of acting to do it. It's just something we do naturally,
it's something
and we are not ashamed.
It's
of
something
doing
that
it.
she started doing.
I did not
because
start doing it. We used to do it before. Way
Yes,
before.
of course. I'm saying you started doing it at the beginning of our relationship, just feeding me food.
Oh yes.
You always like sharing food. You always want me to taste your food, even if I don't want to. And that's just your cultural thing.
It's just a way of sharing food. In my
Yes,
culture,
like
we
you're
eat
very
together, we
used
share.
to that.
Yeah.
And I don't really mind. Like, I cannot just take.
I'm telling you, without Teddy, I cannot really eat fully. Like I've realized when you are not with me when I was in Korea, I'm not eating. Like I procrastinate to eat. I realize it's way too unhealthy, and I realize without people, I cannot eat really. I need people to eat with me to like.
Yeah, like I really don't mind when you feed me. Like I don't feel ashamed or I don't care about it. Like I enjoy it too. It's like it's just fun thing we do where it's like kind of romantic at the same time. But when we posted a video of you feeding me for the first time, it went kind of crazy.
For no reason.
And then we just kept doing it, and those videos kept going viral, and people kept saying things like
Oh my god.
how weird it is. But we just thought
How
it's
crazy
funny.
it is. Of course, we just find it funny because we actually do it.
Yes.
Normally at home with family, with where we go, we just share our food and that is it. What else?
There's also another assumption where people see like a white man with a, let's say, a very black girl or a girl from a poor country. They assume that she's with the white man for citizenship or for a passport or for a visa. And this is what you have to deal with.
They'll be like, oh my god, girl, you already got she already got the passport. You don't need to do much now. You've already got the passport. Like what? Like I just laugh. Of course, as a person who worked hard for where I am in life and where I can be able to travel with everything I have, it's actually crazy. Like, boo, yeah.
I mean, to address this allegation about the passport is that if she had a passport, we would not be having to do long distance, which we're gonna have to do again soon.
Yeah.
For probably another month. But the truth is that we've been together for like 3 years now, and we're not yet legally married by documents.
Yeah.
Which means that she cannot.
We took our time, first of all.
Yeah, which means that she cannot obtain any sort of visa, passport, or citizenship because she is not tied to me legally in any way.
We're not yet.
For the law, for my government or whoever, we're just like strangers to each other, you know?
Yeah.
We're not like.
I still come as a single tourist girl, apply for my documents.
Yeah, when you apply for your visa and they ask for your marital status, you say you're single.
I'm single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were chasing my citizenship.
Maybe now we'll say I'm engaged.
I mean, engaged is not a legal term.
It's not.
You still say you're single.
Yeah.
So if you were so much into chasing that passport, you would have pressured me to get legally married like 3 years ago.
Long time ago.
But that has still not happened.
Yeah.
And now we're at a stage where we're actually ready to get married, and we're gonna get married.
But we're taking it slowly.
Yes, and we actually cannot get married legally. It's so difficult to get married legally. You guys don't even know. I know so many people are shocked, even telling my family like, I cannot just marry this girl.
Yeah.
We need to go through this whole legal process. But people who haven't gone through this, on just regular
They
people
assume
who
so
don't
many
know
things,
anything about the
yeah.
law. People are not lawyers, so they don't know anything about marriage
What
laws
goes on.
and all those things.
Mm.
So they just assume, oh, it's two grown people, they can just get married like this. No, that doesn't work
It
like
doesn't
that.
happen.
We need like so many different documents that are stamped by so many different ministries, embassies, and all those institutions that have to get involved for us to
Absolutely.
even be allowed to get married.
Yeah.
And we tried to do that marriage recently and it didn't work, and we don't have time to finalize it. So we need to do it
Another time.
another time. So we cannot actually get married legally. It's not even possible.
Especially when we get we started our relationship so young.
Yeah.
We don't really pay attention to these things. Actually, people say about the passport thing and
I mean,
get the.
before we never cared.
We never cared.
Now we're realizing that we're getting some troubles with staying together, so we might need to do something soon
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because I'm working in Korea and Teddy, of course, cannot
Yeah,
come.
we're basically stuck in Korea because you work in Korea.
Yes.
And for you, you have two options. It's either staying in Korea, where you've been building your, I guess, life for the last like 7 years on your own, or you have to go back to like Africa, right?
Africa or other countries I want to go to.
Yes, so I guess Korea is like the only decent country that you can reside in right now until we fix our
Things.
problems, and maybe I can bring you to Europe with the way that people are saying citizenship and passport. I mean, we're gonna do that eventually. Maybe in like 5 years' time, you're gonna get that passport, girl. But that hasn't happened yet, and we haven't been working towards that for the last 3 years, and it's not really the narrative of our relationship.
This thing don't make me horny. I don't know why, but anyway.
The last thing that we're gonna talk about, because it's getting a bit long,
okay, yes,
is people assume that our relationship is fake just for TikTok views and
Instagram
for like
for fame,
content money, and these things, which those things are cool. The views are cool, don't get me wrong, but our relationship started way before we filmed any content together. Like we were together for like more than a year, living together, not just dating. I'm talking living together every day.
Yes.
Before we even like filmed a singular video. And the reason why we started content is because you got inspired.
Yeah,
you used to watch a lot of couple content creators. Most of them have broken up now, which is crazy. Like every single month she would come to me like shocked, almost on the verge of tears, and she would tell me, baby, this so and so broke up. And I'm like, who are these people?
You guys, the way couple break up nowadays, it makes us feel weird. Like people watch us in a weird eye.
But you know, I don't know any of these couples.
Oh my God.
All these famous couples, I don't know because I don't watch
My favorite couples
TikTok.
I watched growing up, now they are no more. Like they're divorced. Like, and I'm shocked. I mean, a few are there, like one is there, but it's crazy.
But every single month, she'll come up to me with new couple that broke up, and she'll be like so distraught. She'll be like so affected. I'm like,
it made me study marriage more, as I always talk about on my content. Like, wow.
So how?
There is something has to be in marriage.
Yes.
Like people need to understand about marriage, and there's so many things involved. And now I want to protect my own marriage. I want to study more marriage and educate myself, because I'm telling you, two individuals living together from different culture, different background, families and everything, chaos is there. And it's something we're grateful that the way our harmony, we still have the harmony in our relationship, still we're in a honeymoon phase in 3 years down. It's still beautiful, but we need to build it up more. Like, we need to have a peaceful marriage. Oh my God, because.
But back to the story of how we started content, is that you got inspired by a lot of couple creators, and we were already together for more than a year, and we were already like knowing that it's serious, I guess.
I literally kept my relationship for 1.5 years.
Yeah, from your friends too. It was even weird when you met some of your friends and you finally revealed to them, oh, actually, this is my boyfriend. And then they were like, oh,
what?
How long have you been together? And then,
it's been a year.
It's been a year. And then your friends are like shocked, like, why did you not tell us earlier? But yeah, so after like more than a year of living together, you wanted me to like, you wanted us to start doing content.
Yeah.
But back then I didn't have any social media presence at all, and I didn't care about these things. And that's why I agreed so freely to do it, because I don't care about those things. Like I don't care if people watch me on the internet or have opinions, because I'm so detached from that world.
I think you also, when you're comfortable with your partner, also is easy.
Yeah, I feel like other people, other couples, let's say the man has like social media presence and they're like active on social media, they'll be way more afraid to do like couple content, because they'll be like too shy, or like they don't want to be embarrassed if something goes wrong and this and that, and
People have that fear.
they have
Oh my
fear of
God.
what their friends are going to think about them, or
I
what
still have
family
friends.
members.
I still have friends who want to do couple content, but they're afraid of what the relationship will
Yeah.
end. Like you need to trust your relationship.
Too many couples are afraid to do couple content, but for me, I never care about those things,
Don't be
about like the
afraid.
public attention, because I'm so detached from that world. Like, so yeah, I agreed to it because I didn't care, and then it turned into something like pretty
Thanks
big.
you. Pretty where we are today, and I'm telling you, it's a beautiful journey. Growing up together, and I want us to be like that couple contact. They started in their 20s, the early 20s, and now they're 40s, and now they're broken up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is not.
Hopefully, we'll be the only TikTok couple you see who
we'll get all
been
together.
doing it for like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's mostly it, unless you have something else to say.
No.
Okay.
I think we have more, but we just don't want to keep the video.
Yeah, we
too
don't want to
long.
make the video like 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for
Thank you
listening
guys.
to our rants.
See you soon. Oh, I'm still breastbaiting my ring.
Off the market.
No.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.